Welcome to another edition of Bearscast here at WSBTRadio.com as we recap Week 1. Greg Sims along with Darin Pritchett. And Darin, well, not the way the Bears would like to kick off the 2007 football season. You surprised by that 14-3 loss to San Diego from the Bears yesterday?
Well, last week on our preseason special, I thought the Bears would go 12-4, but lose at San Diego. Didn't like the matchups. The Charger defense is fantastic. LaDainian Tomlinson gets all the notoriety in San Diego, but their defense is very, very good. The 3-4 unit was solid. They got the Bears to turn the football over 4 times, so I'm not shocked. Bears should rebound, but a tough way to start the season. But maybe their toughest opponent's out of the way now.
Well, we can only hope, but what about the quarterback, the guy that always seems to have question marks around him, Rex Grossman? What about his performance yesterday?
Well, first of all, there were a few times where he didn't have time to throw. That's going to happen against that great pass rush of San Diego. I mean, he was okay, nothing spectacular. 1 bad interception, didn't fumble a snap, so that was a great accomplishment. You know, he was just kind of average. They needed him to have a big day to really have a chance to win this football game because it was going to be tough to run against that San Diego defense. So they lost by 11 points. He wasn't able to make big plays in the second half to lead them back, so I would call it an average performance.
Now, are you concerned about Cedric Benson? He had 19 carries, only went with 42 yards in the game yesterday.
It was tough running. There weren't many holes created by the offensive line. That's where you miss Thomas Jones. He would be able to maybe get you 3-4 yards when there wasn't much there. Cedric Benson is run straight ahead, and he needs his offensive line to block for him. So 19 carries, 42 yards, a fumble, not a great day, but there weren't too many holes to run through, but he's going to have to do a little better than that. He's got to get 4 or 5 yards a carry for this offense to be successful and to give Rex a chance to throw the football.
School's back in session for all the students out there, so let's talk about grades. What would you give the Bears defense? What kind of grade would they get?
I'm going to give them a B+, because when you hold LaDainian Tomlinson to 25 rushing yards, the NFL MVP, the least amount of yards he's ever had in a home game in his career, you've done something right. The problem with LT, he finds a way to do something. He finally got a rushing touchdown, had the touchdown pass in the game. He's unbelievable. But I tell you what, when you hold San Diego to 14 points at home with that great offense, you've done something right. They flustered Phillip Rivers. They took him out of his game. Unfortunately, the defense kind of ran out of gas, I think, in the second half when they were on the field so much. So I got to say the Bears defense played very, very well. And all things considered, giving up 14 at San Diego, not too bad.
Well, Week 1 now gone in the books. Started off the season on the road. We finally returned home to Soldier Field this Sunday against the Chiefs. What's your prediction for this week?
I think the Bears are going to roll. Kansas City has a good running game with Larry Johnson. He's still getting into shape, held out most of training camp. So I think the Bears are going to win this game. I'm going to say 24-10. Chiefs defense very, very weak, specifically in their secondary. So Rex, you've got a chance to have a good day, make some plays, and hopefully Devin Hester gets a chance to return a punt. San Diego did a great job of taking him out of the equation on Sunday.
Of course, we'll find out. To hear all the action, tune to WSBT Radio this weekend.
Sunday, 3:45 pregame, opening kick, 4:15.
4:15 on News Talk 960 WSBT. We'll be back once again next week to recap Week 2 of the Chicago Bears football program here at WSBTRadio.com.